So, hello everyone. I have tried to film this update like 7 or 8 times. Literally, I will bring up my camera, I'll bring up my phone. I've tried to do this in different locations, different settings, and I've tried to do it so many different ways, and it's just failed every single time. And so I'm just gonna try to talk through everything that I'm feeling right now and let you guys know what's up, because I put it in the description box of a video, my Halloween haul, follow me around, whatever, but I haven't like actually said it. And I realized, I think the reason that every time I would film this I would hate it is because I really made the decision to kind of like pull away everyone that wasn't me in my personal life from YouTube. I made the decision to pull my husband away, to pull my family away, and then I was just like tossing it all back out there. So I'm just gonna try to update you on everything without being, I don't know, without getting too far into it, because I'm just not ready yet. On October 1st, my dad died. And there's no way to lead up to that, because there was no lead up for me. I didn't know he was sick. I didn't know anything. He was living in Alaska at the time. He and my mom have been divorced for about like 3 or 4, maybe not 4, like 3 years, 2 or 3 years now. And his big like bachelor dream was to move to Alaska and go and work there for a while. And he died of a massive heart attack. And he would have been 60 on October 20th. Today is the 16th when I'm filming it. So, you know, I was gearing up for his birthday, thinking about going out there to surprise him. My dad and I talked almost every day. And if we didn't talk, he texted me. And I'm gonna try not to get, you know, I've cried so much about this. Somebody commented on my Get Ready With Me that I posted. I think that would have been the last video. How did you bounce back so quickly after your dad died? And it wasn't a mean comment, it was a genuine question. And I haven't bounced back. You never bounce back. You never go back to being normal. I think you just figure out a way to go on. And for me, keeping busy is my way to cope with everything in life. Talking to you guys is my way to cope in everything in life. And so I'm just doing what I know. And yeah, so it was a complete and total surprise. He called me the day that it happened. I still have a voicemail on my phone. Before he was able to, you know, before I picked up the phone, he called me and then immediately called me again after leaving the voicemail. And it was so sudden. He's been struggling a lot with other health problems, and it kind of seemed like we had gotten them under control, but I'll never know what led up to the heart attack. I just know that he had it. And I'm just gonna say a couple more things and then I'm gonna move past it, even though I'm never going to move past it in my own personal life. My dad was my best friend. Anytime that anything really great or really bad or anything, if I was bored, I would call my dad. If I had a few weeks where I wasn't doing anything and Tyler wasn't home, you know, he was doing something or other with the army, I would go and I would see my dad. My dad's home was my home. No matter where I ever lived, Georgia was my home. My dad's house was my home. And suddenly that house is my house. That house that was my home, but it's a weird realization to know that I don't think I'm ever going to feel whole again. I don't think I'm ever going to feel at home again. I think between both my parents, I was more like my dad than anything. We would get into terrible fights when I was younger. And at his service, I said in the portion of the eulogy that I did that back then we would fight and we would fight and we would fight, and he would say, you know what? I'll be your friend when you're older. I'm your dad right now. And I would always think like, cars. I would always think, how can a parent be really and truly friends with their offspring, with their child? And my dad was my friend. And I didn't only lose a parent, I lost my very best friend on planet Earth. I lost the one person who I knew would be there no matter what happened. And like I said, I'm gonna try not to cry, for no other reason than I've just cried so much already, and I'm sure I'll continue to cry, and I'll continue to be really sad for a long time. And like I said, I don't know that I know I won't ever feel the same. I don't think I'm ever going to be the same person I was before my dad died. There is literally and only someone who has lost someone so close to them, whether it's their parent, their spouse, their best friend, anyone, only they could understand how incredibly empty of a feeling it is, and how it literally feels like part of you is just ripped away. Like, I feel like part of me is gone. And so I could talk about my dad for the rest of my life. I could never shut up, because he was the most incredible person. He will always be the one person who made me feel safe and who made me feel okay no matter what I was going through. And beyond, what he did for me, he was just such a great, incredible, wonderful human being who did nothing but try to help other people. And so, in honor of that, I've just really taken the last 2 weeks to not only mourn his loss, which I didn't do for long, because I just want to use my time to do what my dad would have wanted me to do, which was to be happy and to not mourn, but to celebrate, and to use his passing to do something powerful. And so I've done that in my personal life, and we've done a lot in the last couple of weeks in terms of just charity work in honor of my dad, things that I knew always wanted to do. So I'm really happy that I was able to do that for him, I guess you could say. And it's made me feel really good to know, not that I was doing like charity work or anything like that, but that it was something my dad always wanted to do. And I've just been really spending time with my family. And I'm sorry guys, I know I need to quit with the freaking energy drinks, but before this I was already freaked out, and now I'm like doubly freaked out, and I'm not sleeping anymore. So forgive the caffeine, I know I need to quit them. But yeah, I've just really taken a step back, and I've made sure that I'm living in a way that my dad would be proud of, and that the kindness that he always showed to everyone around him is being reflected through the way that I treat everyone around me. And so that's it. That's all I'm gonna say on my dad, because I would never shut up if I didn't quit now, and I'm already 9 minutes in. 8 minutes? 9 minutes, sorry. So yeah, my dad died, and it's been a huge change for me. And there are a lot of changes coming up in my life because of that. Something I will share is that my brother is moving to Texas. And in my last couple of updates that I tried to film, I just tried, because it was a serious video, to dispel everything, to talk, well, not dispel, but to talk about everything that I've seen in the comments lately, whether it was Tyler or my move or whatever. And I just don't think that other stuff matters right now, because you're watching me. This is our channel, and it doesn't have to be anything but that, and it doesn't have to be anything but happiness. In terms of happy things, I feel like I look like I have giant ears when I do that with my little baby hair. Some people hate when I do that, but I don't know. I know they're not big ears. They look weird. I'll do it. I never do it. So you let me know what you think. So what was I gonna say? Oh, so in terms of kind of throwing myself back into YouTube, I want to reassure you guys, Rockstar break. I want to reassure you guys that I don't feel that I'm coming back too early. I don't feel like I'm ignoring my feelings. I don't feel like I'm not processing. I feel like keeping busy is the only way that I know how to cope with anything. and that I personally feel that I would crash and burn, and my depression has been bad lately already. But I do feel that holding on to something that makes me so happy, which is YouTube, which is you guys, and talking to you, makes me a happier person, and I'm just gonna hold on to that. And I hope that no one judges me for it. I hope no one thinks it's something it's not. It's literally just that YouTube makes me so happy, and it's so much more than my job. It's so completely and totally like a massive part of who I am as a human being. And I've really thought about what I want to do in terms of being back on YouTube and making it up to you guys, not for the past 2 weeks, because I know that no one faults me for taking the last 2 weeks, but lately I have been away from YouTube, and it's funny because I've been doing so much for YouTube, not YouTube, but as much as just like our family. Like, I've been creating a product that hopefully is going to launch this year. I can't say too much. I think a lot of you probably already know with what brand, and I have been hinting to what kind of product forever. But I've been working on that for a long time. And I've also been working on a huge thing that I wanted to do my entire life. And if you watch like old videos of mine, I've always wanted to do this one thing. And it was kind of something I always did when I was younger. I don't even want to spill anything because I don't want to get in trouble. But so I was working a lot on that kind of stuff, and I've taken the last 2 weeks completely and totally off. But before this, I wasn't uploading very much. I wasn't really active on social media because I was traveling, because I was working on things that were not YouTube related. Thought someone was coming outside. So, I keep hearing like weird noises. That's strange. I may film a little like impromptu story time after this because, drumroll please, I'm gonna just get into it. I want to upload for the next 13 days straight. Yes, the 13 days leading up to Halloween. The reason I want to do this is because I have a lot of backlogged footage that I've been waiting to put out, and I hate that I pre-film as much as I do, because I feel like it kind of dates things. But then in times like this, it's a blessing, because it's like, I don't, even though I'll be uploading for 13 days straight, a lot of it doesn't have to be filmed in those 13 days. So while I'm still dealing with things in my personal life, still dealing with things legally with my dad and his estate and all of that horrible, not fun stuff, I can still have the escape of having you guys and knowing that I'm going to upload every single day. And obviously it will be hopefully fun. Sorry, messing with my hair. Hopefully it'll also be fun for you guys to see a new video every day for 13 days straight. So there's going to be some story times. There's going to be some Halloween videos. I'm so sorry Halloween videos have not been up this month, but clearly this is why. But I have some stuff planned. I'm going to work really hard. And like I said, please don't think I'm pushing myself. I am pushing myself, but I'm pushing myself because I know that if I don't, I will be significantly less happy than if I do. Does that make sense? Obviously it does, because I've explained it. So please don't worry. I know a lot of you do, and you're so kind and you're so wonderful, and I love you guys so much. But I want to do this, and I feel like it would be such a nice distraction. That being said, I know most of you would not fault me, but please don't hate me forever if I don't wind up being able to do this. It's just something I want to try to do. So in the next 2 weeks, there will be Halloween videos, story times, oh my gosh, hauls, outfit of the days, outfit of the weeks. Like, I have so much I want to do. I even like filmed a follow me around vlog specifically that I want to put on this channel, and I don't do those too often here. I do those on my vlog channel, but then I don't ever upload them. So expect videos daily for the next 13 days, and I just wanted to let you guys know I'm doing it, and I'm really excited about it. And if you are excited as well, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, because very clearly we are going to be busy. I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna film spooky little story time video because I think I still have some daylight. It's only 6:30 right now, so I have some time. Anyways, I wanted to say again, I love you guys. I love this family. I appreciate you so much, and never think this is just a number. I'm coming so close to 1 million subscribers, and while that's like incredibly exciting, every single one of you matter to me, and your lives matter to me, and I love you so much. And I know that you guys love me too. I've been feeling it. I know so many of you are here for me. And it really does make me feel that we are family. We are best friends more than like subscriber and creator than anything else. I think that's pretty much it. There's only so many times that I can say I love you, I appreciate you. You know that I do. And I hope you're excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and go. I will catch you tomorrow. And I will catch you every day leading up to Halloween. So hope you guys are ready for it, and I will see you, oh my god, in like 24 hours. Bye.